It's windy. It's nice to have a big old farm truck to haul lumber, but this is the first thing that I'm going to build since Hyla passed away out here on the farm. Have done work but not built anything. Hyla used to be like, oh, just put that up. But anyways, Josie wanted a set of peacocks, or a peahen and a peacock, set of peacocks. And Phoebe, our blue female, died this winter, and Josie got these two whites, and we replaced Phoebe with that one right there, and then Phillips the blue, and a male and female white. But you can't keep two males together during mating season, so I'm going to have to build a structure over here to put either the blues or the whites in during mating season. They can all winter together in this. And Josie wants to breed peacocks, so here we go. It's gonna go for a run.
Yeah.
Holy cow, it's cold out.
Yeah.
It's like 50 degrees. You're dressed like that.
Are you seriously recording us?
Yeah. Look at, hey, look at your peacock.
What?
Look at your peacock area. It's gonna be this big. Hey, don't step on those. I got those laid out. And it's gonna be like a pointy roof. It's gonna be awesome. And I found somebody that wants to buy your pea chicks when they hatch. I'll tell you later. All right, have fun, girls. Windy day. But I'm all working on this peacock enclosure. It's going to be 10 by 16. Got the post in the ground. One day I'm going to get smart and actually use something easier than a post hole digger to dig the holes like an auger, but it's good exercise for now. So I'll get all the posts in, kind of the frame done, and then I'll make it all level and square, and then get the roof on. And then those peacocks, those male peacocks, can stop picking at each other in there, get them separated. Still windy, still cold, but I got this squared up, or at least level, not squared, thanks to Niall, Joe, and Abby. So we leveled it off, put a little concrete in the bases of the holes just to get it level, and now I'm going to put some cross braces on and start working on the roof. Still windy as all get out, but got the roof on, squared up, and it's level, I hope. So the door will go right here in the front. There's the other peacocks right there. Looking good. It's a great day to work on peacock enclosure. It's like a little over 30 degrees, I think. I got this old tin here that I tore off a barn. It's going to match the tin on the bottom of that one. So I cut these a little over 10 feet to use for the roof. Petra wants to play fetch. And I got some paneling here that I cut down here for the lower sides, and then I'll have to put chicken wire here around. So here we go. Looking good. You got both sides of the tin on. When I tore down this original barn to save the tin, the ridge caps will never be good, but I saved the ridge cap. This will leak, but I'll fill the holes with some caulking, just because there's old holes in here, and it'll be fine. It'll be open anyways. It's more like a pavilion than it is a house, so it's perfect. And Petra continues to want to play fetch. Roof is on, ridge cap is on. Now I'm going around. This is all going to be chicken wire on the top. I have this bigger wire in this peacock cage over here, but the birds fly in there, eat all the peacock food, and it's expensive. So the chicken wire should be small enough to keep the little birds out. And now I'm going around and I'm just squaring up these things. Some scab boards here so the chicken wire wraps tighter. So, you know, the post and the rails here. So board will go here. And then the chicken wire will fit nice and tight. Perfect. Too much fun. Josie and her peacocks are going to be happy. Getting more lumber, hinges, to finish up the peacock enclosure.
No. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yeah, I know. Through there. A little bit of a rainy day, kind of cold, but I'm putting this on the side. It's going to look really good. Right, Petra? Put up new flags today. Those look pretty. But I'm gonna call it a night. I got the, that's where the door will be once I cut those boards out of there. But I got it done. If I wasn't in a hurry, I could have squared up this post. It's leaning like a little bit. You can kind of see there on the trim how it's not quite square. Should have pushed the top. I tried to brace it a little bit, push it, but I could have used my tractor and pushed the top post over a little bit, and then it would have been more square. But hey, it's a peacock enclosure, not a piano, so it'll work. Pretty cool. I think it looks cool with this other peacock enclosure. It matches it. That's out of the green bin that I built from scratch. Cool. All right, it's a peacock enclosure, not a piano, but this drives me crazy. So this post is leaning out that way a little bit, and it's leaning that way a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is loosen these bottom screws here, and then push it with the bucket, and then tighten the screws in, and hopefully it'll hold it all square. Much better. We'll see what happens when I back up the tractor, how much that post moves, but that metal is definitely more square, so we'll see if it holds.
Good, Dad.
Thanks, Noelle. Well, we're putting up chicken wire around here so it keeps the peacocks in and the critters out. And the chicken wire, this other one has big holes in it, but this has this, so hopefully it keeps the sparrows and things out, so it don't they don't steal all the peacock food, huh?
Yeah.
Because we feed the peacocks like black sunflower seeds too.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. It's a nice day.
Yeah. Hi, Grandma.
Where are you? Here you are.
Little break. We're making the peacock enclosure, and Josie had found this and she wanted to show me.
The hornet's nest.
It is.
I
So
thought
it's
it's
actually just
abandoned.
hanging right here in this tree right there.
It was abandoned.
Yeah, they freeze in the winter. I don't think they actually live in it in the winter like bees do.
Yeah, Dad, look on the inside. You can just see the leftover nests.
Yep.
They're like leftover eggs.
All right, another super windy day, but I should be able to finish this up today. I'm gonna put some boards under here so that peacocks can't fly out, the animal birds can't get in. Put steel on the front. I've already cut the steel, which took a long time. Kind of made one little mess up, but it should be okay. And build the door, so I should be done with this thing today. Worked out perfect. Looks like I planned it that way. 2 2x6s and a 2x4, and it's darn near flush at the end, so perfect. Welcome back! Today on Peacock Improvement, we are hanging up this steel in the front of the peacock enclosure. Now it's much easier if you pre-cut the steel, which I've done. So this should allow the peacocks to kind of roost up above and be out of the wind. I'm not sure if they actually like that, because I think sometimes they like to see out. They don't go up above in that grain bin over there very often. Up top, they're mostly on the ground. So we'll figure it out. But look at that. Look how good that looks. What do you think, Jose?
I think it looks good.
What you doing? Hey!
Getting the last little piece of metal up here. Alright, so windy. While you hold the phone that way, now the video is going to be screwed up. Now it's got them correctly. Alright, take 2. We're trying to get the last piece of metal on. Almost done. It's looking pretty good.
How long's Dad's phone?
goes. Yep, you got the door done. Doesn't fit quite right yet. I'm gonna trim some metal, but it'll keep the critters out and the peacocks in.
Yeah, welcome back to Old Volcano.
One of the first videos we ever made on our YouTube channel was this peacock enclosure. Now, like 50 videos later, we're on that video later. So Kyle is going to help catch Josie's new white peacocks.
Can I help catch them?
Yep. Why is there so much garbage in here?
Did you get her?
Do they have short talons?
You gotta hold her tight.
Here she is.
He's strong. Holy cow. Gonna get hurt, dude. Oh.
Don't hit your head.
Ah, just ripped my pants. Golly.
You unlock it, please.
You gotta separate the males because April's mating season. And they'll fight and kill each other. So. Oh, my crotch. All right.
Yeah, I heard
Peacock
it.
enclosure is done. We got some perches made here.
Stop focusing.
I'll put some logs in here eventually so it's more round. This peacock lost some toes this winter. They got frostbite, so it's hard for them to perch. Frostbite and infection. But it only has one leg apparently too.
Dad.
So these guys are 2 years old, so that peahen should lay this year. If the male does his job, if she's impressed with him, I don't know. But his tail is not that long. The peacock's tail gets longer and longer. Supposedly you can tell how old the peacock is based on its tail.
Can. It's by how many feet their tail are.
How many feet the tail is. This is a 2-year-old white male and female. And fill up in there, that blue peacock, I think it's 4 or 5 years old. So. All right, what a great enclosure and another windy day. But Josie, what do you think?
It's great.
All right.
But Dad, we need one of the things to put on the store like that one.
We'll get that latch later to make sure it doesn't open, but here we go.
Yay!
Welcome to your new enclosure, guys. Like Rome, but they
After 6 months.
yeah, after 6 months, but they perch on things and they attack things that are shiny. So if like cars came over, they would peck them and things. So we just keep them penned up, and it's like a driveway alarm, right?
Yep.
Help! Help! That's what they sound like. All right. Beautiful sunset. It's not nearly as windy, so you can probably actually hear me on here, but here's the peacocks, the white ones. Hey guys, guy and gal, looking out, wishing you were free. And here is the blues. Look at that sunset behind, super pretty. That's the male, females, yep, she's up there, yep. He doesn't have much for a foot left as far as toes go, so he doesn't get too high. But I'm gonna finish up this video with a little lesson, I guess, that I've learned. Look at that, gorgeous. It's a pretty sunset behind me. I just got done running. Peacocks here, Petra there. So a video about making a peacock cage or enclosure, and it's the first thing that I've built since Hyla passed away. After Hyla passed away, I really doubted that I'd ever have the energy to do much again, or even take care of the farm for that matter. But things are a lot better, getting better. But I guess the lesson that I've learned the most through all this, and I was talking with Melanie the other day about this, was, you know, through this last year, it's been the biggest, I guess, spiritual lessons and growth that I've ever experienced. And what I've learned that I know is that God is for me, not against me. He's for my kids, not against them. He's an ever-present help in time of need, if we just call on him. And I know that beyond a doubt. So, you know, building this peacock enclosure is significant for me because it's just another step forward. It's not about moving on, it's about moving forward. And it's just a little thing that prove that we can keep going and moving forward. There'll be times, there'll be hard times, there'll be struggles. But God is for me, not against me. You know, Hyla's dad always says, you know, if God was out to get you, you'd already be got, if he's God. So God is not out to get us, he's for us. Have a good night. Peace.
Stick cool.
Stick.